All right, guys, happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Tuesday night training call. Shannon and I are combining, and we have Sassy Sarah in tonight as one of our guests, and I think Jana is going to be jumping on in a bit. She's at a game right now. I'm super excited about Super Saturday, and I know everybody is still like pumped. We were talking about who we had, and we'll go while it's recorded and tell who we had at our Super Saturdays. And I know there were 1,800 people at mine. Ours was the biggest and the best. No, we made
it was all the same.
Yes, they were all the same. But anyways, it was so much fun. So much fun. So we're going to start. We're going to introduce ourselves. Most of y'all do know us, but we'll tell our ranks and how long we have been in the company, because I know Sassy wants to say her rank, so we will do this part. So my name is Jessica McCormick, and I am a Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I joined at the very end of February last year, 2015. It's weird to say last year. Go ahead, Shannon, go next.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shannon McComber. I'm Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I have been with the company since June of 2013. So I'm the grandma of the bunch, but Sarah's not far behind me, so.
And I'm Sarah Bowen-Lewis, and I'm a senior Ruby ambassador with Plexus Worldwide as of December 31st. And I joined in September of 2013, just a few months after Shannon. And Shannon is my direct upline.
That is awesome. I'm super excited. I'm going to kick it straight off to Shannon because we're going to be talking about our success kits. We were all talking about how we had him with us. I got mine open now, but we all have them with us, and we're excited to talk about them and go through them. And if you've opened yours, if you not open them, go take a few seconds, go grab it, get it.
Go get it. Go right now. What you're doing? Go get your box.
Get your box. And we're going to walk through it and kind of look at some things and tell our favorite things. And I've already used some things in it for my business actually today. So I'm super stoked about these tools that we have. So Shannon, go for it. It's all yours.
All right. Well, when we went to Maui in September, that is when they told us that they were going to be introducing a new welcome kit. And I can tell you, everybody in the room erupted in like cheers of joy because we were so excited. You know, we've always loved the welcome kit that we had, but we all knew that it was time to step up and have a brand new kit to really take us into the next several years, and something that can really help our ambassadors right from the beginning. As soon as they open it, something that makes them feel like they are connected to the company, that this is something they want to be a part of and continue with and just take off with. So I think that they absolutely nailed it, 100%. And we're not talking like a Pinterest fail nailed it. We're talking like a 100% nailed it when it came to making this new welcome kit. And if you weren't there, I want you to experience a welcome kit. So we're going to go through it really quick. But this is the new welcome kit. It's a rectangle box. And on the outside, I know you can see it says Plexus, but on the outside, it's textured. So when you feel it, it feels like slim. Like if you drop some slim, I know many of us don't ever drop our slim because that's against the golden rule. Don't ever drop your slim. But when you feel it, it actually feels like texturized. It's a texturized box, and it feels like rough slim on there. It's really cool. And then it has a slim, an open slim on the side of the box. And then it has some of the capsules on the back, which is pretty cool. So anyways, but what I love the most, if you look on the back of the box, there's a disclaimer on the back of the box. So yes, Sarah's going to hold it up there. I'm going to read it to you because this is the coolest disclaimer I've ever seen on a box anywhere. It says, this product has been reviewed and approved by a growing number of men and women who decided that they love Plexus. Don't you know? People who have taken Plexus products and those who have become Plexus ambassadors may demonstrate an increase in happiness and general joy in life, an increase in financial possibilities, and a potential to increase free time with family. Side effects may include, because we always want to know the side effects, An increase in fulfilling relationships, a general trend toward optimum weight, and conceivable increase in overall health and money. If you experience any of these, please consult your friends and don't hesitate to share the opportunity with them. I don't think it gets any better than that on a
I love that.
Not at all. I love it. It's very cool. So then you can open the box. I don't want to spill it all out. Because the front says right here, it says, your journey begins, and you ask yourself, what if this could change everything? I mean, when you really think about it like that, what if? I mean, really, what if this could change everything? And I can tell you that from the time that I started 2.5 years ago, I have completely changed. Everything in my life has completely changed as far as my weight, my wellness, and the wealth that I've now had through Plexus. And, you know, it is something you have to work for, and you have to earn it and go for it. But it absolutely, every single person has the exact same opportunity when it comes to Plexus. It all depends on how hard you are going to put your mind to it and work towards it and go for it. So anyways, when we open the kit, it has everything listed on this page. When you open it up, see, it's like a little box. Hey, there's Jana. Welcome. So you open it up, and it has a list of everything that's in the kit. So Sarah has the quick start guide there. And if you can open it up, Sarah, it has 10 steps on the inside that allows you to go from it gives you each step lined out. Be a product of the product. Get to know your new success kit. State your why. Set your business goals. Connect with your sponsor or your upline. So as you can see, it goes through and breaks it down exactly every single step that you need to be successful. The next thing in the box is a Let's Get You Started, your Plexus Worldwide Success Guide. So, and inside there, it has everything. I'm not even kidding. It has the welcome. It has goals to set. It has the Franks list, how to create your Franks list, customer care, how to talk to your customers about products, it has suggestions. It explains what preferred customers are, retail customers. It tells you, I like that page, the attention span of a goldfish. The goldfishes have more attention span than we do right now, which I thought was absolutely wonderful. It tells you how to order tools for your business. So that's an awesome thing to have in the box. And then the Learn to Earn guide, that's your guide to the compensation plan. There is so much stuff in this box. They absolutely thought of every single thing that an ambassador needs to be successful. Let me hold that up. The Learn to Earn, the guide to the compensation plan, breaks it down so easily. And if you weren't there, we actually do have a new compensation plan video. So we all got to see it. So hopefully that will be released not too far out, pretty soon. We're all hoping that it comes out really soon. The next thing we got are thank you cards. So when you do get new customers right away, you can actually send them a thank you card for supporting you and supporting themselves and getting healthy. Then my next favorite thing in the whole kit. This is something I have been dying for. These are our Plexus product cards. Look at Sarah's right there. There is a card for all 15 of our products. And what I love about it, it talks about it. It has the product, and then on the back of the card, there's talking points that tells you exactly what to talk about. And it says, and it gives you things that you might say, and then it also gives the great companion products that are for it. So in case you're wondering, and you may be saying, okay, well, I didn't go to Super Saturday, so I didn't get a welcome kit. I didn't get one of those new welcome kits. How am I going to get my hand on one of those new welcome kits? Well, starting January 18th is when the new welcome kits will be shipping out to new ambassadors. So new ambassadors who sign starting January 18th, those will ship out to them. They will be available in back office in February, and it will cost $16. Was it $16 or $16.99? Do we know?
$16.99, I think they said.
$16.99, I think is what it was. So you will be able to purchase that in back office, and I highly suggest as soon as they are available, you take that $16 and invest it in yourself and in your business, because that $16 is going to pay for itself within the first 30 days. I'm not even joking. And the thing is, you can even scan these or make a copy of it to keep in your car so that you have it with you, or buy 2 kits so you can get 2 packs. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. As soon as they're up for sale, I'm going to be buying 2 or 3 kits just to have. I want to have one here at my house, so when I have people over that I talk to about joining, and then I want to have one to take to opportunity meetings to sit out so people can see what they will get when they join. People like to see that. I do. I would. I'm like, oh, I want one of those. But one of the coolest things, and I haven't got to it yet, but I'm going to bring it out. Everybody gets a bracelet. It's a silver bracelet that says Plexus on it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says Plexus on it. Sarah has hers on with her rustic cuff, pink.
With my rustic cuff.
But anyways, everybody really gets one. And the reason they put this in there is because you put it on and you now have a talking piece, that's something that's going to create a little buzz when you're out. Somebody's going to say, oh, I love your bracelet. What is that? Well, that's my Plexus bracelet. I got it in my welcome kit when I joined Plexus. Well, what's Plexus? Oh, well, let me tell you, sister. It is the best company in the world. But it gives you, it's a talking piece. And then there are the new little, I guess you would call them little catalogs. Is that what we would call them? They're just little books that say, what if this could change everything, where you can show people about different things about Plexus, what it is, what it does for us. So anyways, that is the welcome kit in a nutshell. So I'm going to let everybody else talk about their favorite thing in the kit and why. So I'll throw it back to Jessica first.
The cards. I can't, I mean, I've already used them today. I've used it today. I needed prices for something, and I just got my little price guide. And
oh yeah, I didn't mention that. Show that. Explain what that is. I didn't talk about that one.
We have a product pricing guide, and it has all of the prices, not just individual. It has the individual prices, but also it has like the triplex, and it has retail, preferred, wholesale, right at our fingertips on this little card. And I love it today. And I have so many ambassadors who join and they're brand new and they're like, okay, I want to learn about the products. How can I learn about the products? And
there you go.
They won't have to ask that anymore. It comes in this little cute little thing, and they're going to have it at their fingertips where they can learn talking points about each product. So when somebody asks, what is X Factor? What is X Factor? What does BioCleanse do? So this is super exciting. You don't have to go hunt. You don't have to go find it. They get it mailed to them, and it's in their hands. So I love these. These are my favorite.
I love it. You know, when I can remember when I started Plexus, I actually bought index cards and wrote down products and what it was. Yes, because I wanted to have my own talking cards. Like if I was on the phone or on Facebook, I wanted to have something to reference. I'm just anal like that.
Yes, you are. That is not.
I think she tried to train me on that, and I think I bought the cards and I never wrote them.
And then she never did it. But she still made it to Senior Ruby.
Without
again, if we can do this, y'all can do this.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
Sarah.
My favorite thing is, of course, the bracelet. It goes so well with the rustic cuff and your products and Ani, because I was going to say the product cards, but Jessica beat me to it. But I think what I really want to reiterate is what's great about these cards is for new people, the talking points on the back. Because if you get a question or whatever, it's really super simple to refer to the little talking points. And at least, you know, while you are frantically messaging your upline to answer the questions that your customer has, at least you have a few little quips that you can, you know, pretend that you've not pretend, but, you know, get a little bit more training about the knowledge of the products so that you can give them a little bit and then say, let me research that for you and I'll get back with you. And while you're messaging your upline. So bracelet, cards.
Bracelet and cards.
What about Jana?
Okay, hopefully my internet's a little bit better tonight. Is it so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I had Rod do me a ground wire to my internet, so hopefully that helps. So my favorite thing is I love these what if this could change everything brochures. And I really like the box itself that it comes in. And I think it's something that it's kind of like your iPhone box. It's where you don't want to throw it away. Like everything I get from Apple, I want to keep the box because it's like so cool. And it looks just like that. Like it's so, like it's a keepsake almost. And I love how everything is, the products are like in every page of everything. It really shows that we're a product driven company. And so when somebody gets their new welcome pack, they're going to see, you know, all the products on every page, and they're going to know that our products rock, man. Why else would they put it in the box and all over the box? And I mean, you can even feel on the top of the box how it's textured like Slim. And so I love it. I mean, I think it's a really great tool, and I think that it's going to be used a lot more than our old ones were. I don't think I even opened all my stuff with my first one. I looked through it, you know, I didn't really do anything with it, but these rock. I love it. I love like everything in it. It's like you're getting a gift. I love the bracelet. I think everybody's going to really love having an instant piece of swag they can wear.
Right.
Before they even have to go online and buy anything, it's right there in the box for them. It gets them excited. And so I think it's great.
Love it.
I could go on and on. These things are just like the bomb. So I just can't get over how awesome it is and how exciting. I want 3 too. You know, I want to have them everywhere, and I want to give them to everyone that hasn't gotten one, because it's just, and the price didn't change, y'all. And like she said, it's kind of like a gift, because I mean, you know, the quality of this stuff, and it's just like a gift. I love that it's still $34.95. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we do want to talk about some of the videos that we got to see. I'm super excited. I had never gotten to see Victor Antonio speak. I know that y'all have.
Yes.
All y'all, right? Sassy
All
there too. Okay, well, see, not me. So he was new to me, and I liked him. He was a hoot, and I learned tons and tons of things. My favorite was 80-20. Really the mindset thing that you really have to, it's 80% mindset. If you think about that, if you really wrap your brain around how it's 80% that is your mindset, and then 20% the tools, and we've just been handed the tools. We've been handed everything that we need to succeed. We got them right here at our fingertips with that, and with our rocking group, you have everything at your fingertips. And then you rest is your mind. The rest is you. The rest is what you do with you. And I'm reading the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership again, and it says it. You have to invest in you. And if you're not investing in you, you need to start today investing in you. So that was one thing that I really took away. Shannon, what was something that you really took away from his video?
Yeah, I love what you were saying about the 80-20. Actually, after Super Saturday, I went out to dinner with my team, and we were talking about that, the 80-20. And I said, you know, I would have to say that when I started Plexus, I did not have that mindset, that I believed that I could do it. I knew that it was something that was possible, but really when I started believing it, and I said, you know what? I can do this. And a lot of it too came from Sarah, because Sarah was my like driving force. Because I admit, and Jana will tell you too, when I started, I had no intention of having a business whatsoever. I just wanted to lose weight, and that was it. Didn't I, Jana?
Look what you did to her, Jana. Look what you did to her. She's
I
out.
do not want a business. I don't want to run no business. I don't want to take care of nobody. I just want to lose weight. That's all I want to do. And here I am 3 years later with a business.
And a size 6 little.
And a size 6. And that's right. See? But I mean, it was, I think you do come to a point when you're in your business and you have to say, you know what? I am going to make this happen. I don't care what I have to do, what it takes. I'm going to live it. I'm going to breathe it. I'm going to wake up every morning brushing my teeth with pink toothpaste if I have to, because I'm going to do it. I mean, you really do. You have to get to where you're going to say, I'm going to do this, regardless of what my mom says, my husband says, the negative Nellies, whatever they're saying. You just have to decide for yourself you're going to do this, because here's the thing. They gave you the 20%. They gave you the entire 20%. The 20% tool set, they just gave it to you. And everything else that you will need, we have an amazing upline. We have amazing sidelines. So you can never say that you were never given the tools to do it, because you've been given the tools and the right tools to do it. So if something's not going right now, then you need to take a look at the mirror and ask what's going on, because you've got all the tools to do it. So don't be a blame thrower. Oh, I'm getting off into some good stuff right here now. Don't be a blame thrower. You got to put it back, because 80% of it belongs on you. So get to it. 80-20. I love it. That was phenomenal. I loved it.
It was
Sorry.
No, I love it. It was huge, and it was kind of an aha moment, because you realize, okay, why am I not where I want to be? You've been given the tools. Now we've been given the tools, and we have our team, and you go back to, okay, we had that 20, so maybe it's that 80. Maybe it's that really that 80 was why you're not where you want to be, and you need to invest in yourself and invest in daily growth in you. And we say that all the time, but I don't think that we're all there yet. So I think we have to say it all the time, right?
We do.
We all need to improve in that area, I believe.
Yes.
We all need to improve in the daily growth. And I don't think that we're ever going to be there. I mean, honestly, we're going to all try to be, but I don't think we're ever going to like land on, we've succeeded, we don't need to grow anymore. Yeah, no.
But I'm sure Jana will say she's a diamond. I'm sure she says she learns stuff every day. There's always more to learn.
She said that to me earlier today, so yeah, she did. She said that literally to me a few hours ago. So definitely, I know that she learned something. So Jana, what do you think one of the takeaways was from his videos?
I think that one of the most important things he said was about using the products and really believing in the products. And, something I heard earlier today while I was learning something is something that really is worth writing down, if you can just take a minute to write this down. And it is, what you believe in will ultimately determine what your outcome is going to be. So if you think about that and you read that daily and you live by that and you're believing in our products and you're believing in the opportunity, there's no way you can fail, because what you believe in, what you think about, what you learn about, what you educate yourself about is what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. So it's really important to have belief. It's important to have belief in our products by educating yourself, and belief in our company by educating yourself, and also in our industry. And, I know at the beginning when I first started, I didn't know anybody yet that had become successful. So I didn't know anything about network marketing. So the last year and a half, I've become a big student of network marketing. And, I really don't learn about other companies that much, more about just the industry and the people that have succeeded in our industry. And the people that succeed are the ones that really believe in what they're doing, and they're constantly learning and they're constantly educating. And so a lot of people that become discouraged, what I tell them is, if there's somebody succeeding in your company, then it's doable. Then there's no reason why you can't do it. If there's somebody succeeding on our team, which there is. Today I posted a post about Lou Lynn's new Lexus. And the thought that there's 10 Lexuses on our team. And then that tells you right there, if 10 of us can do it, then anybody can do it. But the difference is the 10 of us believed we could do it, and we set our sights on that, and we encouraged our teams to believe in themselves as well. And so I think the biggest thing I took away was belief, for sure.
That was good. What you believe is what will ultimately happen. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. I think that is so true. And that goes back to the 80-20, to the mindset, to the mindset. And something, it wasn't in the videos, but it was something that Molly said was, what is at the forefront of your mind is at the forefront of your actions. So what is right there in your mind is what's going to happen. So she was talking about writing down your goals and putting them in front of you, because what's at the forefront of your mind, what's right there in front of you that you read every single day, is how you're going to respond to that. So if you see, hey, I'm going to contact 5 people, and you see that as your goal, then it's right there in front of you, you're going to be more likely to act on it because you're reading it. It's at the forefront of your mind. So it's going to be at the forefront of your action. Sorry, that was a freebie I threw in. But I thought that kind of went with mindset. So I thought that was just good. I was like, okay. Sassy.
So we're talking about what we took away from Victor's videos.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, of course, he didn't talk too much about his thing this time, but, it's important for us to always remember our thing. And I think one of the most important parts of what we're doing when we're given these tools and the 80%, versus 20%, is when you approach people, the tools that we're being given and that he continually talked to us about, was that when you talk to someone about plexus, you know that there's going to be 3 W's when you go to them. It's going to be weight loss, which right now, here we are in January, and you see it being posted all over Facebook about who's doing, this and that, and the 30 days and this, and, you just want to yell at them and say, try plexus. So weight loss is one. Wellness is another, which I think is what plexus is about for everybody. I think plexus can really work for just about anybody. One of our products at least can. And the third thing is wealth. I mean, we're all talking about, oh my gosh, what would I do if I won the lottery tomorrow night? What if I had $1.5 billion? Well, hello, the lottery. The 4 of us here, have won the lottery with this opportunity. The sky's the limit. If we want to work and if we want to be successful, make it. Be happy. Don't say, oh, I feel terrible today. Jana, quit texting me. I'm done. Make this exciting. Not really. I like it when you text me.
Stop texting me, woman.
But approach people and figure out.
It's like this. Her text is like this big. Sorry, that's right.
Oh, you don't even want to talk about. I got Jana beat.
Sorry.
My text is like this big. But when you approach people, you're going to find out that one of their goals is one of those 3 W's: weight loss, wellness, or wealth. And if you hone in on your discussions, your relationship with those people, and realize what it is they're needing, you can find a way to introduce plexus to them.
Mm-hmm.
I like that too. That was one of my favorite parts as well. I think there were so many things that he had. If you've not watched those videos, they are up. He's posted them. If you can follow him on Facebook, and you can see he can't have any more friends, so you can just follow him, and you can see those 2 videos. Really, really good videos. Watch them. Take notes. I know we'll probably hit on some more of his stuff, but if you have anything else from his videos, we'll go ahead and share that now. Anything else that you saw, Shannon?
Mm-mm.
No.
Good.
I think we all liked 80/20. That was our favorite. But you got to watch them. If you haven't watched them, go watch them. You have to watch them. All right.
So I want to add something real quick. What did you guys think about where he was talking about the 20% of people that aren't going to respond at all? They're going to be like the people that absolutely not, I would never buy your products, or negative or whatever. And then you need to walk on by and pass them by. And then the other 20% that are going to try them, but they're never going to do anything with it. And then you got your 60% that are complacent. And the complacent people are the ones that you have to go for. And I think that it's really, today when I was listening, I listened to it again today. And when I was listening to it, I thought about Shannon, because Shannon, you were really complacent before.
Oh, yeah.
And you were complacent about the fact that you just, you always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, that your husband provided a great income, and you didn't feel like you need to do anything else, which, it's fine for some people, but that's the way you were, and with weight as well, and your health, and you were very complacent. And so when I came to you with plexus, you were like, no, I have no interest in doing that. And then, you came back and asked to buy a sample, and then it went slowly, but you were really complacent. You would be somebody that most people would think would never have done this, whether, you know, for any of the things. So really it's true. The complacent people are the ones that we have to go find and say, look, you know, what are you going to do if you don't have a retirement safety net? What are you going to do if you continue with your diabetes or your high blood sugar or whatever, and you're going to end up in a course that you're going to be very unhealthy for the rest of your life? And show people how by not taking action, it's going to be really, really hard and miserable for them if they don't take action to improve themselves. I thought that was kind of interesting.
I liked it. I think, and to really, I mean, you have that complacent 20%, but the ones that you have to kind of give up and you have to let go of. We talked a little bit about that last week's call with Erin, how, you know, find more people. That's like her answer to everything is find more people. Don't resuscitate those white lines. You find more people. If they aren't creating the culture you want, you find more people. And you have to kind of go by Felicia to the other ones. And I you know, that concept as a golden in for a year for me, that's something I'm still kind of grasping, if I can be real. Just something of, okay, those people have really just said no, I just need to move on. And when you say, okay, I did my follow-ups for today, are they the people who said no and who have said no and who have said no, and are those the people you're checking on? And we've talked about that before, and that's really doesn't count as a follow-up. You know, you really need to follow up with those complacent people. You need to really get with those people who really could possibly turn into Shannons. Come on. I want
a team of Shannons.
I want a team of Shannon.
I mean, really? Come on.
My gosh, that would be great.
You know, I wanted to point out, I heard someone say once, they said, you know, because a lot of times people get discouraged when they get a lot of no's. And somebody once told me, they said, you have to think about it like this. And Jana may know who it was that said it. I don't remember who it was. But they said, you know, it's kind of like a waitress in a restaurant. They go around and they ask everybody, would you like some water? People say no. Does she get offended when they say no? No. She just says, okay, moves on to the next person to find someone else who does want some water. And that's exactly how you have to be. So get out there and be the waitress. Get out there, ask people if they want it. If they say no, okay, thank you. Move on to the next one. Don't take it personal, because it's not personal. And some people are just not ready. They're just not going to do it. I watched Jana for 2 months. I wasn't ready. And she would say, let me talk to you on the phone. I'd say, no, I don't want to talk on the phone. You know what? I swear, didn't I, Jana? I refused to talk to her on the phone. I don't think we even spoke on the phone until after I joined as an ambassador.
This is cracking me up, Shannon. You are really that bad.
I mean, people, I'm telling you, people, I was like, girl, I don't need your stuff. But I did. And so when they talk about the complacent people, that really is dead on. And I had never thought about it like that, Jana, but that is dead on who I was. I was complacent with my attitude. I was complacent with where I was in life. I was complacent with what I was eating. I mean, I was just dead. That's good. It's good. It was complacent. That's exactly what I was. Praise the Lord. I'll pass it now.
And then 3 months later, I'm watching Shannon, and I'm like, what's up with her? Oh my God,
see?
she's come out of her shell. Look at her.
And that's what people said. They were like, and they noticed that because I started coming out of where I had created that little complacent bubble for myself. And people were like, and I think that people noticed that I lost weight, but I think they also noticed how I changed in my mindset and my mentality towards life and everything else. Everything started to change. And I think people are like, I want some of that. I want a piece of that, whether it's losing weight, whether it's feeling good, whether I have energy for my kids, whatever it is, I want that. And that's what you have to put out there to people. Put something out there that they want. I'm going to start preaching.
That belief attracts people.
It does.
Deep-seated belief in your company and in your opportunity and in your products, it attracts people to you. I mean, people can like Victor said, people can smell a rat. They know when you have no belief.
Right?
It's so true. They do. And they're attracted to the people that are very excited and believe in what they're doing.
Yep, absolutely.
And he said they can smell if you're not being authentic. I mean, we say that so many times.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be authentic, and
Mm-hmm.
in your joy and in your mindset has to be authentic, because if your mindset on Facebook is different than your mindset in person, people gonna smell that rat and they're gonna call you out. So you need to really be working on yourself, not copying somebody who's changing their mindset. You need to be changing yours too. I think we can get into that comfort zone of, oh, look, that's good, and change. I'm investing in me. See, I'm reading what she said. No, are you really investing in yourself?
Right.
And I just, again, I'm preaching a little too. Sorry. I think we need to just not copy. We need to make it authentic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Shannon, I have on here that I'm kicking it to you for the recap, and you're going to ask us the last question.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we can all agree that this new welcome kit is phenomenal. And I highly encourage you right now that if you are on a budget right now in your finances, you need to set your budget to purchase this in February. So whatever you got to do, get a few more customers so you make that extra $16 to get this purchased as soon as you get your payment in February. So I'm telling you, write this down in your calendar. As soon as it comes out, buy it, buy two. Because you may want to gift one to someone or whatever, have an extra. There's nothing wrong with having extras, people. And then Victor Antonio, I think that goes without saying that man has some amazing stuff for us to learn. We've talked about it tonight about belief, the 3 W's that Sarah went over, the weight, the wellness, and wealth. Yeah, that was all 3. I think that those are all 3 very important. The 80-20 mindset, oh my gosh, if you didn't write that down, write it down right now. It's 80% mindset, 20% tool set. And you got to look at it, because 80% of the time it's going to fall right back on you. So if something's not working, look at what you're doing and say, okay, I need to change this because this isn't working. So what can I do? If you're not sure what that is, then you need to open up with your awesome uplines, whoever they are. And if they don't know, then go up another level and say, okay, this is what I'm doing. It's not working. What do I do? Reach out. That's what we're all here for our teams. You reach out, reach up to somebody and say, can you help me? Give me your opinions, your thoughts, your ideas about it. I think that kind of ties it up. I think now we're going to run to and say, what, for each of us, what our biggest takeaway was from Super Saturday. So we'll go with Sarah first.
So one of my biggest takeaways, which I thought was really interesting, is that every single person, this was a statistic that was brought up, every single person has a network of potentially 479 people.
Wow.
And so everybody you touch, if you're looking at them to think if they're going to be able to do the opportunity of sharing Plexus, they have that much more that is separate from your own network. 476 people that could be touched by the opportunity with Plexus. I thought that statistic was really cool.
Yeah.
And one of the best ways to share Plexus, we had 4 tips that I wanted to bring up because I really liked this. Everybody should have a 20 to 30 second elevator speech. Something that is either your own little testimony or, if someone says, what is Plexus? Because they looked at your little bangle and they said, oh, what's Plexus? Well, you need to come up with a 20 or 30 second little thing that is both engaging, interesting, and attention getting. So you don't just want to say, well, Plexus is this pink drink that I drink every day. And it kind of, you want to really just come up with your own, but talk with your uplines or whatever, something that is completely genuine, like Jessica keeps saying, and authentic. You want it to come from you. It wants to be your story. It wants to be something that easily flows out of your mouth. Cause people to lean in and ask more questions. And that can be part of your own little personal testimony, where I talk a lot about, my thyroid issues. That gets a lot of attention because I think women in our demographic have a lot of different issues going on. And I'm sure pretty soon I'll be bringing up, the whole menopause thing. But anyways, that's coming soon. And something that I really didn't enjoy in the past, but I'm enjoying it even more every day, is talking to strangers. It can be scary at first, but you may change their life. You never know by making some sort of advance to a stranger, whether you see their kid crying in Target or if they're, buying the same thing in their shopping cart, find a way to engage with them, because you never know what may change their life. And let's see. I think that was pretty much, my main takeaway is that everyone has the 476 people and talk to strangers.
Love it.
That's it.
Love it. I wrote that down. I didn't hear the 476 one. I wrote that down. I don't know if I was in the bathroom. I wrote that down.
Yeah, I wish they had pink drink a little bit more free-flowing at Super Saturday.
Oh, ours was free-flowing.
No,
I was
ours,
in charge of the pink drink.
Ours were in little bitty cups, and they had people manning the station. You could only take one at a time.
No. Oh, ours was free-flowing. It was everywhere. I think we filled them like 5 times. I'm not kidding. In 4 hours, we filled them 5 times. It was awesome. Constant.
That's what I look forward to at Plexus events.
Good. It was good.
We had to hunt ours. Jana found it though, in the middle of it. She brought me one. Thank you. But she said she downed 2, so I guess nobody was manning it because she downed 2 while she was there. She brought me one, so she goes, I downed 2.
I walked up like this, going, ready, like, oh, look, you only get a little cup. I'm like, walk away with my water and my little cup.
I guess it's coming.
All right, now we get to go to Jana.
Okay, so my takeaway may be a little bit different than everybody else's, because I really feel like that what I got out of the whole thing was how important it is to attend events. I think that just when you see the pictures and you hear people talk about it, it's the experience of the event that really gets people. Like Friday night, we had the opportunity event, and that was just as exciting as Super Saturday at ours anyway, because there was tons of people. The stories is what really motivates people, and to hear people's financial and health stories. We talked earlier about authenticating your belief, and there's no better way to do that than to go to events. And so one of the reasons why I did the contest with the pictures is so that people could network with each other. They may not necessarily be in the same downline, but they're meeting each other and they have the same common thread of being in the Rockin' group or being in Shannon's group or whatever group that they're in. They are in the same common group and they have something in common, and hopefully that everyone that was in the pictures can friend each other and they can network with each other, because it's so important to have that network. And it's so important to really promote events like Super Saturday. And now that we're coming on convention season, I really believe that everything we do right now should be leading up to convention. And we should be trying to get as many of our people to convention as possible. And those kind of things is what really create belief and authenticate your belief by going and learning and educating. And leaders are born at events. You can have somebody that's somewhat complacent come to an event and they're sold, man. They're like looking around at a room full of people, and it just makes you believe in everything that we're doing. So my biggest takeaway from Super Saturday is that we need to now start going towards convention. Every single person that is an ambassador right now should be registered for convention. Like Shannon said, take some of your budget and buy a welcome pack, but also register for convention. Mm-hmm. You can register now, and then you can start saving up for the airline tickets, and you can start saving up for the hotel room. But this is something that will completely change your career by going to convention. And so make it a goal. And, really, we always talk about not comparing yourself to other people, but there's a level of competitiveness that's really good to have. And so I say, when they release the prizes for convention, go for it. Go for whatever prize that you think that you can attain, and go one above that and shoot for that one. And try to get everyone on your team to shoot for a prize as well. That is one time where it's really great to be competitive, because I can tell you, I know Shannon can tell you this as well. Every jewel and every person that is really climbing the ladder with Plexus, they're deep down, they're very competitive. And so even though like we're happy for each other when we earn prizes and stuff, but we want to be there too. So let that part of your personality really come out, and don't be afraid to be competitive. Don't be afraid to try to get on that leaders board every week. I mean, I was on it for a long time. Jana was on it. I think all of you have been on it. It's something you want to be on, and that's okay. That's okay to want those things. It's okay to win prizes, and it's okay to set goals like that. Even though you shouldn't be comparing yourself with others, but you should be competitive. And I think competitiveness, if you can dig down and find competitiveness and belief, you can go all the way to the top with this comp plan. And also getting people to these events on your team. Every single person, whether you started yesterday or today or 3 years ago, you should have a team of people going to convention with you, even if it's just 3 people. If you're silver, you should be trying to get all 3 of those people to go to convention with you. And the way you do that is at every single meeting you have, every single lunch that you go to, every single call, Zoom call, you need to talk about convention and how important it is. And that's what we'll do. Every single call that I'm on from here until they close registration, I will be talking about convention, because I think it's that important. And I think that if you learn that one skill of getting people to events, you could go all the way to diamond just with that one skill. If you could get your people to all the events, you would go to diamond. I firmly believe that, because that is where people learn, and that is where people get belief. So that's what I took away from it, is go to events.
And somebody asked Jana when the convention contest starts.
I believe it will be really soon.
I think they said next week, right?
They either said this week or next week, but it's going to be really good. Get ready, because it is going to be phenomenal. And I mean, if you can't afford it, then you need to work for the prizes to get you there so you can go for free. Because you can definitely do it. It is doable. You get out there and you share your products, and you get your PV high, and you start signing people, and you get your people to start signing. Everyone on your team, get them to silver, and you can definitely earn your way there, and you can earn wonderful, phenomenal prizes, and get on the stage. You can get on the stage with a big check. Make that your goal. I mean, if we can do it, you can do it. I mean, none of us had come into this with a network or a business, degree or anything like that. We're here, normal people, just like everybody else. And if we can do it, you can do it. But pull that competitive side out of you and start getting to work on earning stuff and getting your people to convention.
I want to be on stage with that check. I want one of those big checks. I don't know how I'm going to get it on the plane, but I want one of those big checks. I don't know about y'all, but
They let you bring it home. Trust me, I've done it.
Okay, good. Sassy, we're going to have a big check, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We can stand next to each other and get a picture. I'm serious. I really am going for that. It's a big, huge one. I'm sure once we get it, I'm sure it's a big goal, but I tell you what, I have it and I want to go for it. And why not? Why not have that big goal? Why set yourself, I want to get my registration paid for. Great. That's wonderful. Go higher. Shoot for higher. Like she said, shoot for the stars. That's not even my thing. Sorry. Shoot for the stars. I was helping Jana. Is it my turn? So my thing that my favorite thing I took away from my team, and it was something that when we went to dinner too, Shannon, we went to dinner and we were talking, and they said there that there is power in the sound of your belief. There is power in the sound of your belief. So can you hear, when somebody texts you, can you hear that belief? You can't. So it's your voice. There's power in the sound of your voice. And so that was my biggest takeaway. And what that means is send voice messages. Stop just hiding behind texting and hiding behind instant messages. Send those voice messages. Pick up the phone and call them. A lot of my team is a younger generation, so we kind of hide behind our texting. And then we just text, and we text, and we text. We really don't pick up the phone. So that was huge for me, because I really think that there really is the belief in your voice and that we've got to do that more. And she said, get on YouTube, get a YouTube channel, make 2-minute videos consistently, put your belief out there, and it's in your voice. And so that for me was one of the biggest takeaways. And I think that the game changer, really honestly, for my team is going to be their voice, using our voice going forward. And something else that I want to do with my team is the objection blocking. We didn't really talk about that, but really she talked about even get on a Zoom with your team. We're on a Zoom meeting and they can all talk and say, okay, everybody throw out an objection, throw it out, I can't snap, throw it out. And then everybody comes back with, okay, let's block it. What's the answer to that? What's the comeback for that? And I think that's a good idea, and to have those all written down in front of you on your note card, so that you can pull out your note card and have your objections and have your blocking ready to go. I thought that was really good. It was, honestly, I have so many notes. It was really, I really enjoyed it. I loved that some of my team got to come. Yay, that was fantastic. And we had a huge, golly, it was the biggest one. It was huge and amazing. And I got to meet so many different people. And like Jana said, the opportunity meeting, now I did speak at it, but I think it was the best opportunity meeting I've ever been to. It was really a great opportunity meeting. I really enjoyed the format, the new videos. Y'all have got to see them. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm done.
Okay. You want me to do my takeaway now?
Yeah.
Oh, you already did? You hadn't done that yet?
No.
Oh.
I would have to say my biggest takeaway, we talked about earlier about belief and us having belief and to make our businesses grow. But I would have to say from Super Saturday, my biggest takeaway is the belief that our company and our executives have in us as ambassadors. They have put so much time and so much effort into these welcome packs. They have put so much time and effort into Super Saturday. They have put so much time and effort into creating a new back office for us. And I know that we all have struggles with that, but I'm telling you, the time and the effort that they have put into us and as ambassadors, that's going to take us into the next 5, 10, 15 years. They are planning for us now. We don't see it, but our leaders, they see it. And they see where we're going, and they're planning for us because they have belief in us. I mean, and that to me, I take that so personally that they believe enough in me. See, I could cry. Why am I even crying about this now? But I mean, when I say you have to believe in the company, you have to live it, you have to breathe it. And somebody even said this at Super Saturday, if your why does not evoke emotion, then your why is not strong enough. And I mean, and I think that we are Plexus's why. And I know that we are. We are the company's why. And we drive them because we evoke the emotion in them for them to take us into the next 10, 20 years. And I take that personally, and I take it to heart because I want to work hard, not only for me, but for this company, because I want to see it 20 years down the road, the new ambassadors signing up. That's just phenomenal to me to even think that 20 years from now, we're going to have ambassadors signing up and we can say we were there in the beginning when it all started. I was honored and privileged enough to be there at the beginning of this company. And we're pioneers in this business. And I mean, really think about that. Take that to heart, that you are at the beginning of something huge and you have a company that believes in you every single day, and to get out there and put it out there to everyone else that you have a company that stands behind you and supports you 110%. That's all.
I love it. I love it.
We forgot something when we were talking about something else that we got from Super Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
We can do it.
Huh?
Explain what it is.
This is a little card that was given to us by Tarl, and you open it.
Welcome to Plexus. I'm Joe Robinson, your CEO. And on behalf of everyone here at Home Office in Scottsdale, Arizona, and our ambassadors across the globe, we're glad you're joining the team. We can't wait to see where you're going to go with this opportunity. Congratulations on joining the One Plexus family, and ask yourself this: what if this could change everything?
This was so fun to listen to. To listen to 1,400 of these going off at the same time. It was really awesome.
Yes, it was.
And it can change everything. That's what we know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I had a new ambassador. She's brand new, and she kind of has Sassy. She has a lot of your stuff that you have, and she was a skeptic. Man, she wouldn't even talk to me like y'all were talking, but she like is all Plexus. I mean, like all Plexus. She's gonna listen to this later, and she has a Bible study on Tuesdays, but it's like she's all Plexus. She just knows that it changed her life. It's changed, Sassy, how you used to feel. And she's brand new into it, and it's changed her life. So it really does change. It really does change everything. For sure. Do we have any questions, Jana? Can you see questions?
Everybody just really wants to know about the convention credits, and we don't know that yet. They will be releasing it soon, and there's all kinds of prizes that you usually have. They'll have, travel credits, and you'll be able to earn back your registration fee. And they'll have, what else do they have, Shannon, usually? They have...
there's usually a travel voucher. The winner's dinner.
Oh, yeah, the winner's dinner.
Then there's usually the big check that people win to get. And then usually there's a big event like a black tie gala or something like that, usually.
Yeah.
So lots of things.
Set big goals. Set big, huge
big goals. Yes, big goals.
We need to take a picture.
What?
We need to take a picture.
Yeah, with our boxes.
Yes, if you're watching, take a picture. Take a picture.
We have to take it.
360. There may be a giveaway.
See your phone, Sarah.
Is mine backwards?
Click, 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 click.
Okay, you can stop the recording.